Well, hello there, everybody. Welcome to the stream today. Welcome to. Oh gosh, the camera is not having it with me today. Welcome to another big banger of a series. We've got Eclipse facing up against the Coven tonight, and then we got the none other than Youko and ATK facing off against one another, and I'm pretty sure that's gonna be a banger of a game too. So got a shout out to all the girls. They're all going to be competing tonight. All the dancing dinosaurs. Let's go. We got to get all the dancing dinosaurs in here. It's going to be great. It's going to be fun. And it's going to be lit. Like, we're going to have some good games, hopefully. We're going to have fair games, too. So as we're entering into the second set of games, supports for the boys. I love you guys. I love you guys. You're all, like, out here vibing. But we are just going to be waiting on when the game is going to be getting up and running. Just waiting for all the coaches and whatnot to hop in, as it's going to be it's going to be a little chaotic. And looks like we might have to, we're going to try and get as many people in as possible, but the lobby is, oh gosh, this is awkward. So they're trying to get the last handful of people in while they build the lobby. So I'm going to be just chatting with you guys while they sort all that out, and everything is all jazzed up for you to enjoy. We are planning to do some interesting stuff with the stream, but not as of the next week or so, because I have been like up to my my neck in projects and work and everything. So hopefully I'm able to get a bit more time to do some casual streaming where I can just chill and relax. And like the streaming, I love the casting. Bear that in mind. It is a lot more fun. So like it's just gonna be more along the lines of what we can and cannot do as a streamer, and what I'm allowed to do, what the US chat want me to do. I'm gonna maybe do some voting and whatnot, and then we can decide on what way we're gonna take the stream, what we want to do with it. I know I have to change the whole bet pets for Bella for now, so I might be updating that, changing some big point spenders, so the people like my mods who sit and chat for hours and have got like 90k points to throw away. So that's definitely where I'm gonna be taking that. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get us some nice tunes up and running, up and going. It's gonna be nice and breezy, nice and easy. I just need to close a bunch of programs that are open on my computer. Close down Steam. Spam these lips to help Eclipse. Spam these lips. Yeah, we gotta get the love going. We gotta get the spam going. Get all the support from for all the teams competing tonight. You gotta bear in mind, as much as it is all about competing to get into that spot, it is all a competitive and fun game for everyone. But it looks like they are going to be ready. They are going to be hopping into their initial champ select. So we're going to just be chatting a bit more about their rosters and what we can be expecting from them as a team. Before I think my computer has a mild heart attack, but we shall hopefully avoid that heart attack angle as I look gracefully for the op.ggs that we're going to be looking through here. So it is going to be Coven playing tonight up first with Eclipse as their rivals here. So we are going to get Eclipse here. So let's get Eclipse open, and then let's get that open. There you go. There we go. Very good. Very nice. As now we are going to just add so we're gonna get the multi-searches up in his house, and just take a look at what we're gonna be expecting from these ladies tonight. So taking it to the full screen here. Oh gosh, that really is quite big, isn't it? So looking at this here, so we've got Walking Lydia is gonna be is the top lane, bronze 440 LP, and has been doing quite well up in the volley bear, has been playing a bit of that Sejuani, not the Sejuani, the Alawi, as well as a bit tiny. I will try, okay, let me make it bigger, but I just don't want to cover my face. Like, I'm trying to, like, not cover my face. So it's like, it's gonna be covering my face. Like, this is just what's gonna happen. My face is gone, gentlemen. My face is gone, ladies and gentlemen. I know, I've made it bigger, bro. Don't you worry. Is this, like, I think is this, yeah, is this fine? No, is this fine? Can you see it now, chat? Can you see it now? Huh? Alright, there we go. So now, this is just my face now. This is what happens, chat, when you say you can't see it. So we've got Lydia up here. Likes playing the Cho'Gath and the Alawi. Plays some Mordekai's Volibear as well as the Malphite. While Lunabait been playing some of the Kindred as well as the Lilia. While Diana and Viego also sit quite high up there. Win rate struggling a little bit, but is definitely something to watch out for. Glitchy in the mid lane, where her rank doesn't really speak on her experience in the game. Definitely has a lot of experience in the mid lane with the Vex, 75% winner in 12 games, Lux, Lissandra, and the Syndra, as well as some Nico games and Ziggs there too. Definitely what you should be expecting. As now, then Wambodius likes the Misfortune. Still no Belvet support player, and I am very disappointed too, man. Don't you worry, I'm just as disappointed. But Wambodius definitely can't let that Misfortune through, or that Ash through. Has been doing very well on that, and has been climbing quite nicely with it. As Nanashi Nase has been picking up the Swain looking. Where's the Cam support main? Ah, dude, there's no Camille support mains in this country. I wish there would be more of them. Camille seems quite fun. But then Tom Kench also been one of Nanashi's picks, as well as Nico and Rakan. While Latiana Titiana is going to be, this is a reserve at the moment, so has been sitting on the Morgana Vega on the brand, so could be filling in tonight. I don't think she is going to be, so that is going to be none of that, unfortunately. But now we take a look at Eclipse here. So we've got Hero Minx making her appearance in that top lane. We've got Koala popping in as the reserve, who's just going to be spectating there. We do have Goose, Goldfall in the jungle, likes playing the Diana as well as the Warwick and the Volibear. A bit of Neferi and a Mumu, and then Kindred and Maokai on the side, with one or two Nocturne appearances. While Little Lamb is in the mid lane, quite good on the likes of pretty good on the Ahri as well as the Syndra, but also has been known as playing a lot of the support roles, but mid lane is where she belongs. So should be an absolute banger there. As Razy, then Gold 2, plays ADC, loves the Soraka, loves the Xayah, loves the Samira and the Ashe. Kate also making a play there, while Draven being something that she does pick up every now and then. Really likes that aggressive bot lane carry there that really snowballs in that early game. While Smiley one will be sitting there as the support as well, doing their darn best, sitting with Nico, Seraphine, and Morgana in the 40% win rate. Iron 3, Sulfurion sitting on the Norlis. Hasn't been playing as much this season so far. Likely could be a possible substitution, as well as a Koala. I toto well with that Draven. Draven now is like, it's like you've learned the way of the Force with the Draven. That's kind of like what it is, isn't it? Now it seems like you've been only you now have to look at my face. Like you're not getting any of that OP.GG stuff anymore. So very glad that you've been teaching her the Draven, giving her a little bit of advice here and there, because I cannot play Draven to save my life. Like, I have tried, and Luna Bait knows very well what happened when I played Draven, when I died like 12 to 13 times without a single kill, which was great fun, may I add. But it's going to be exciting. So that's going to be the first matchup we have today. So it should be good. Curious to see what they are going to be picking up, where the priority is going to lie. Would not be surprised if they're prioritizing for Razy and Little Lamb. As Little Lamb is going to be sitting confidently in the mid lane. Razy could be getting that Xayah, but I would not be surprised if Xayah does get banned. Jeez, all the Draven talk getting me hyped. I think I gave her such a message from a Draven that she also picked it up. I mean, that's also what you do. Like, if you're going up against something that you'd be like genuinely struggling against, you're like, maybe I should play it. Maybe it's OP, and then you pick it and like first time, and you're like, either you like 1v9 because you realize how easy it is, like Samira. We play Draven and you're like, bro, I don't even know what I'm doing. Like, how am I supposed to catch these axes, man? Like, what is this whole point of catching axes, man? Like, I don't get it. Like, I don't get it in the slightest. But at the end of the day, gonna be good. So now we are just gonna be waiting to like for them to close out their champ select here, as I've got getting a bit of a nostalgia with the cyberpunk music. I really wanted to stay at your house. Features in Cyberpunk Edge Runners, as well as on the radio in Cyberpunk 2077. As we see, as like over, she's playing. I think you're playing Legacy, my babe. So we're trying. All right, so she's playing some Hogwarts Legacy on the side. So, and then also I do have like halfway through this, I got to take a small break between the games so I can like finish and submit one of my projects. So please just bear with me, chat, and bear with me, everyone else. I might be a little late for the second series, but I'll definitely will be there, for sure. Eclipse Clip team, Super Solid Man, Lamb, and Razy always looking insane. Smiley smurfing them through top lane. Top always holding it down. And then Goose, the best supportive jungler in GG. My god, what a solid roster. I think Ashkang's like a cult thing that only the chosen idiots enjoy. Man is speaking facts. Like, I think Draven is just like, you either get him or you don't. Like, you either can like just smurf on him and you pick him up straight away, like 1v9, or you just can't catch X to save your life. But we should be ready helping into Champ Select now. So it should be relatively soon as we got the go. We got the go ahead there. So now we are, does that mean we are going to be hopping over onto some of the championship music and hopping into League of Legends, yeah. So seeing where all the bans were, let's take a look where they took all their bans. So Misfortune was already banned away from the bot lanes. They did not give that over to Wambodius. The Xayah taken away from Razy, so Razy does not get any of that. Swain, Nanashe, Nase, like none of that, not getting any of that. Oh, I mixed up the coaches. Ladies and gentlemen. I have just realized that that is incorrect. Sorry, my bad. I will be fixing it right here, right now, so you can see that it's all good. So Mordekaiser does get picked up. And then the Jarvan is going to be the immediate answer to that. So Jarvan in the jungle, Mordekaiser. And then the Nico. Alright, there we go. It has been fixed, ladies and gentlemen. So then we're going to see the Lux for one little lamb. Hero Minx is playing the Mordekaiser in that top lane. As I'm getting the hydrates from my Leafy. Thank you, my love. So that, and then that's going to be Razy on the Varus. Likely going to be that attack speed on hit Varus. With Wambodius getting access to that Caitlyn. Nico for Nashinase in the support role. So that's going to be a very interesting playmaking support over there for Coven Esports. So the bans was Draven actually did get a band away from Razy, so we weren't going to see that Draven, the Teemo, and the Ornn. They gave Lamb the Lux, guys. Don't make the throw so obvious. Oh no. Don't give Lamb the Lux, no. Spam this spam this Lamb to support Lamb. Like, maybe that should be a thing. Spam this Lamb to support Lamb, or spam this Goose to support Goose, as that is going to be Glitchy getting the Ziggs in the bot lane. So it's a lot of AP already, but then Smiley one does end up picking up that Seraphine. That Seraphine going to be picked down there with Razy's Varus. Varus, pick like potato, as now Goose is going to get access to her Volibear. We all know what Volibear can do there. With Lydia getting her Alawi. A lot of comfort picks for both teams here. So we're all going to be hopping on the prediction train. So be sure to get your predictions down. As we are going to be doing there. So let's get it. So who is going to take game one? Is it going to... Oh, Youko... Oh, not Youko. Eclipse going to solidify a 2-0 and put themselves in that top 3. Or Coven going to try and pick up that win in this series and possibly push themselves up on the scoreboard. But we will have to find out soon enough, as we still got to be loading in and locking in, and the predictions are going to be coming through now. You've got 10 minutes. Get your points spent there. Hopefully the quickest draft to ever be drafted, and it's the quickest draft in the history of draft to be drafted. Okay, so also to anyone who doesn't know, I do have a bunch of new thingies that you can spam, like the redeem points, so I can like do that. The metal clang. Does it come through, my babes? The sound. Okay, so the... Oh, nice, I love you. Well done.
Sorry.
All's good. I'm trying to like get these channel points things to work, but for some reason they don't work very well. So like I'm trying to see how much I can make it work. So I can even do crab noise, so crab rave. So like I can just redeem all these points because I've got draft is better on my side, but play experience is definitely in their favor. Yeah, so I think that's the one thing that you got to bear in mind. So in terms of like general mix, yeah, could be bias. I mean, I wonder why that's your name under the Coven, Mr. Moron. So also we see that is the Mordekaiser top as well as the Lux mid. There's a lot of ability power. In fact, there's a lot of ability power over the side of Eclipse there. With Razy going to be pulling that on hit, but still a little magic damage on hit with that. Bolly Bear does do a bit of magic damage with his passive, while also at the same time a little bit of physical damage with the chomp and the stun. The ulti also doing a bit of physical damage. Maybe change the pawn up. Maybe just change the pawn up one to like sus or something. Twitch kind of weird with having names of TOS stuff. I think that is possibly a better bet. It's one of the ones that actually was recommended to me on Streamlabs, just by the way. So it's really weird. But and then there's also this one. Alright, I fed dog quick. Hopefully my team waits till I'm back to int. You really have a lot of faith in your girls, don't you? Like, you have a lot of faith in your girls there. So let's actually just get the logos all up and ready. So it's, there's a 0, and then that is a 0. Okay, that's our goal. So team 1. So team 1 is none other than Eclipse with their brand new logo, which looks very clean, may I say. Very clean. Very well done. Very good artist rendition. And then team 2, it is the Coven witches. We got the witches over here who are casting them spells and really making it a good time. Like Streamlabs trying to get you banned. Streamlabs is out here causing problems with me, man. They don't like me. Like, I'm gonna probably replace it, but I'll replace it off stream because it's just a bit tricky to try and replace it now. I'm curious if they are they working, John? Because like I get worried that they don't work or they do work. Like people have a lot of points can probably just spam them. Like I don't know why there's the pawn up one is kind of weird. Maybe I should have changed that. They are not working, unfortunately. Oh, you know why it's not working? Oh, I know why it's not working. So I need to add the browser capture. So let me go. So browser, and then it's sound alerts. So let's put it in the middle. So we make it extra small, and now what I do is the sound alerts thingy should be there. It should have, yeah, there we go. So now if I do, what is it? FBI open up. It should, there we go. Something does come up. It doesn't come up, I don't know if it works the sound-wise. I need to fix that. But it does pop up. That's as much as I know. Soundless, okay. Okay, maybe a bit loud. Okay, I'll chunk it down like a way amount. Okay. Okay, so I'll chop it down just a tiny bit. Alright, so it seems like we are into game, ladies and gentlemen. I'm just gonna be a scoreboard. It's just put everybody where they need to be. And then go to this one. There you go. So everyone is where they need to be. Ziggs is down the mid, is in the mid lane, and Nico in the cell belt, and then that is that. So time controls, I go drop down, and then whee! And then away we go. And there we go. We are fine. We are back. We are into game 1 between Eclipse and Coven Esports, with Coven Esports looking to get that win in this series. I mean, well, looking to get wins in this season, while Eclipse really want to push themselves into that top 3 and really want to look at a possible play-in to the finals and to make their way into the qualifiers. As now, I am going to allow for the buttons to be pressed. I'm going to get the browser source. And now we're going to add the music, so the sound alert source. So now you can spam the sound alerts if you want any sound alerts to play for the girls. If you want to show the support, you can do that. So sound alerts has been dropped way down. Like, it's way, way down. So now we're going to go drop the Owen Wilson. Wow. Wow. There we go. So I don't think it was too bad. But it should be okay. As we're going to be seeing the we did try and go for a possible leash in that top side. But it's not really going to be doing that. It's going to be a solo start there for Lunabait on the job. And can I get a freebie metal pipe? I can give you a metal. I don't know if I can give you points, but I can do a solid metal pipe for you, brother. So you want the metal pipe? I give you the metal pipe, bro. There we go. There's your metal pipe. As now, I want Little M. She's gonna really be dropping some of that poke onto Glitchy. She is gonna be running that first strike on the Lux, which is
Fuck is Pornhub?
It's a sound. It's the sound. Do not click it. I could get banned. I don't know why it's there. I didn't necessarily click it, so I'm gonna change it though. God, the best sound. Hey, it's Moxie. We got Moxie in here. Welcome, Moxie, as coming to support the girls out here. As now Glitchy already getting poked out a little bit by Lamb there, but Glitchy is already going to try and return the thunder with that airy, poking out quite good poke there. As hello, Miss Moxie. Welcome. Belvet's support today. They're asking for Belvet's support again, my angel. Moxie, the German team, they're asking for Belvet's support. She's a jungler, just to put it into context. So now Mink setting up the top lane with the Mordekaiser. Lydia on her signature Alawi, something we have seen her quite strong on in the past. With Wombodius playing fleet footwork, Caitlyn down the bottom side, Nico getting those roots and getting that poke down. Smiley being dropped to half health already. Plenty of damage coming out of there from Nanashi Natsu. While Lydia really knowing how to smack up Mordekaiser. And Razy having to play a little bit safe there as a lot of damage coming out to Smiley having to flash. We'll be able to get out there. The Ignite also ticking down, but really not going to do too much. As that is going to already be a reset needing to come out for the Seraphine. As now Little Lamb getting some good poke off there, getting plenty of that juicy gold, does get the light binding, and is going to get some poke as well. And Glitchy needs to be very careful. The Lux doesn't have Ignite, thankfully. The Nico Kate lane is so scary. I mean, the lane is quite strong, as she does have that root, and the Caitlyn will do extra damage with the roots, especially with the build of a Peacemaker, along with the extra critical damage. But Lunabait is currently in that bot side now. He's going to be looking to clear out that scuttle, as well as Nico going to be helping her out there. So that's not going to be too much of a problem. Nico there, just to show some love and some appreciation for the jungler, as the Nico does go mid, do get a smite there. Bolly Bear is already in the bot lane. As Razy does burn the ghost, but Goose is not going to be able to encroach on anyone there. It's going to be looking for Lunabait here. Goose is getting quite aggressive already. We're going to drop a ward, and is she looking for the volley? She's not going to continue as Nashinase. Going to become the job and going to walk over that ward, knowing full well that Goose could possibly be there, but we'll just go for the reset. As the Lamb will sidestep that Ziggs bomb. Very well played there. And gets plenty of poke onto the little Ziggsy boy, who's very much running a really cute little Zig skin. Gotta love it. Shout out to the skins department. Once again, making something that really likes to drain my wallet. And then Glitchy still can't get as much poke as she wants to get off, despite having the kind of lane pressure she does with the Ziggs, the extra range. But Lux also has the exact same kind of presence, both extremely long-range poke mages. With Lux only about 1 CS in the league, and try and hold the wave there. Alawi not having the best time with the CS. Mordekaiser is dominating in that retrospect. But now Alawi does get that cannon minion. Oh, and the Q unfortunately does not go where intended. Bit of tried to kite it out, was not able to kite out, but instead proc the Q anyway. It's a bit of an unfortunate one then for Lydia, but she should be a-okay in this lane. Oh, and then gets the revenge poke. And able to kick out the minion with the tentacles. As the does try to pull the soul, but Minx does get the pull on her. As does get the smackdown, does get the tentacles, and gets all the minions. Very, very good job from Lydia up here. As all the action seems to be in the top lane, as Goose is looking to prepare down in the bot side for this dragon. Lunabait's up in the top side. Goose is just sitting on the control ward. Looks like she does really want to start this dragon here, but there's no real bot lane pressure for them. As Razy is going to still be holding and pushing, well, holding that bot lane wave, really trying to catch up in CS, as Caitlyn has been building a bit of a lead there. But that doesn't stop Goose. Smiley one will be walking up to assist. As Lydia is now going to be walking in as the low health Alawi. And really seeing what she can cause. What kind of nonsense that this Nico is going to be bringing to the table. As Lux is going to be walking down. Goose does look like it's going to be relatively uninterrupted. As Razy did walk up. And that is going to be the dragon that is going to be secured in the bot side. So first rate going over to Eclipse already. So that's going to be a pretty easy one there. As that Mordecai already pulls Lydia into the Death Realm. The Bull Queen does drop the ulti, but has no spirit. Does not get the extra tentacles in the Death Realm. As Mordecai is a very solid counter to the Alawi. If the Alawi drops the ulti or Alawi pulls the soul, just all take her into Death Realm. She has nothing. And that is a very easy kill for the Mordekaiser. So, very good counter pick there from Minx into Lydia. As that is likely why they were able to let the Alawi through, as they did have the counter pick with the Mordekaiser. But now we see Smiley trying to get some poke, but does not go their favor. As we see Ziggs did walk into the bot. Well, it's not. Okay, I am actually losing my mind. Ziggs is not bot lane. Lydia just needs to reset you. Hey, Mario. It's a me, I'm Mario. But now glitchy is Ziggs, and Ziggs is glitching. As there's a lot of poke coming out into Smiley once again. Oh, and Mario getting some good poke there. As emotes are just coming out across the board. Lunabait is going to get caught out there. The flag drag over the wall does get spotted on the ward there. So Razy and Smiley will be able to walk away. As we see Lydia getting some poke over onto the Mordekaiser, really going in her favor. Hey, people, we've got Keelan in the house, brother. Up, as you see, tries to get the root onto Smiley, but doesn't seem to connect, unfortunately. I think Lydia's comfort on Lai will be better than Hero Minx's being uncomfortable on Mordekaiser. Oh, and the Lux is the final spark. We'll get that auto attack, and we'll burst the passive, taking that first blood. And showing off that mastery, showing off what they let through as Lux gets that first blood and gets extra bit of gold from that first strike, and really well played. But she proved me wrong, Copium. Don't give Lamb Lux. Don't give Lamb Lux. That just seems to be the spam in chat. As the Nashinase are going to try and get some poke there, but Goose is going to be starting up the Rift Herald there with Little Lamb. As you see the flash coming forward from Nashinase. And that's going to force the flash out of Smiley. One as Wambodius does try to get some damage on, but does get exhausted here with the Varus ulti. And will be using the trap to get away. They're not going to be able to do enough damage from either way. Wambodius walks out alive, while barely escaping death. Smiley and Razy have to pop those pots there, as both bot lanes just trade summoners, trade spells. Except for Razy, who only already traded the ultimate, still has the ghost and the flash in her back pocket. But did not opt to chase down the Caitlyn. Is just going to get a free reset there, as both bot lanes still continue to be uncontested. With Razy having a little bit more wave control here. And is going to be able to try and push the wave, knowing full well that the Caitlyn's probably reset. So they are going to go for that reset as well. Well, Volibear does look like she wants to go for that possible gank mid lane there. But Glitchy will spot her out with a ward. And no action's going to be there further on. As see, Lydia has caught up a little bit in the farm department there. But is now going to grab the soul there. Does have ulti available, but wants to see if he can possibly bait it out of the Mordekaiser. But not going to be able to do so. As Minx does, unfortunately, take a lot of bad trades. And will be suffering a little bit more. But looks like now Volibear wants to continue on to the rest of their caps. As one kill still only separates these two teams. Only about 1,000 gold as well. With the 1,000 gold being in favor of Eclipse at this point. But Lydia still in a very comfortable position. And both top laners now do have the Unleashed teleport. Mordekaiser only recently using a teleport to get up into lane there. And Lydia still very low on it. While Glitchy also sitting on the teleport that is going to be quite useful later on. As now just continued like calm before the storm. As I like the new icon for Varus' ulti. Kind of got me a bit confused, but the new Chains of Corruption looks really, really dope. And Lejavan as well, Cataclysm looks good. Like, oh, looks dope. And the Ziggs as well. Ziggs got an update. The Mega Inferno Bomb also got a nice update. So Goose is going to just continue clearing that bot side. Not a lot of ganks going on anywhere. As you see, Jarvan is still sitting in that bot side, but nothing's really happening with it. As Nico does land the root there, Jarvan's going to go... Nope, nothing going to happen with the flash. No flash coming from Nase. Nase does not have the flash in time to get the root off, as the Chains of Corruption do connect onto the Nico. And a lot of damage coming out there. The Smiley taking quite low. As Varus is going to try and land... Oh, and lands the arrow, doing a big chunk of damage over to Nase. as the final spark does come out after the light binding. A lot of burst damage there. Mega Inferno Bomb dropped out from Glitchy, but Glitchy has nowhere to go, does not have flash, so use the bomb to escape. Little Lamb is going to auto-attack it to death and does get that final light binding to secure another kill and some more gold in her back pocket. Really good play coming out from Little Lamb. Getting access to this Lux is definitely not what they had in mind, with Tai Lung looking to go onto the big dragon here. Let's go Razy. Hey, Razy out here, really trying to set up quite well on the Varus. Is going to be going for that on-hit Varus, which is no surprise. Varus gives the most satisfying ability. That is very true. Like, 3 stacks, W empowered. Ooh. And then especially if you're full AP and you just, like, do it on, like, a 10,000 health Cho'Gath, and you just do, like, 8,000 damage, bro. And now we're going to see a dragon come out, but a 3-man Seraphine Charm with the Cataclysm doing a lot of damage. Smiley and Guilo. Wambody is going to take down one Razy, and Wambody's on that 1v1. What about then Guilo does that ulti, does not get the dragon in time. Varus does have the charge up Q, but Wambody is not going to die anytime soon. Now they're going to try and drop and get that kill there, as Dragon is going to be secured by Coven, as well as multiple kills. One going into the Jarvan, and the one going to Caitlyn and the Nico. Very, very well played from the Coven girls, as they do pick up a big objective there, being the second dragon. So really, really well played across the board. Both teams really wanted to duke it out for that dragon, and a lot of improvement again coming out from Coven with their objective control. Did struggle a lot in the beginning and early stages of the tournament, but have since improved quite drastically since their matchups against Youko as well as ATK. So this is very good for them. They could look to make this a very entertaining series, possibly look to take it to a 2-1. I wouldn't be surprised if we get all 3 games between these two teams. It would definitely be entertaining. Don't know if we'd have the time for it, but it would definitely be entertaining nonetheless. As Nasa is going to walk up, going to be dropping some more auto attacks on those control wards. No vision is going for free, as Jarvan does pick up the second mythic of the game, picks up that Gore Drinker, while Lux comfortably picks up that Luden's Tempest. As the Mega Inferno Bomb not going to land, not going to do too much there. Glitchy is staying quite low under the tower. The Lux ulti was used, but it is on a relatively low cooldown, so Little Lamp is just going to keep trying to poke him out. While Smiley sits mid lane just as a little bit of assistance, a little bit of a guide. So we might be getting a pause as Alawi has been lagging a little bit. Likely not going to be happening there. As Glitch is going to be forced to flash immediately. So now looks like we are going to be heading to a pause. So let's just go hop over there. So up, and we are back. That was very quick. Alright, very quickly we are back in the game, as Little Lamb is going to get some more of that poke off. 114 CS to 65 is got a very commanding lead over this Ziggs here. Wambodius and Nanashi Nase are going to also maintain their lead in the spot lane. Have plenty of kill pressure with the Nico roots plus the Caitlyn trap. Very easy for the Caitlyn just to drop that trap down with that 3-second root from the Nico. And now we're just waiting for the League of Legends client to catch up with us, as it will eventually. But now, sending the clones into the bush can be quite useful, as Glitchy's taking quite low. The final spark is up again. So I fear the next life binding might be the Ziggs' last, as now that E is clearing entire backlines for the Lux there. As the Ziggs has to play extremely far back, not going to even give any breathing room there. As Wambodius gets poked away by Smiley, using the E to get some extra bit of damage. Oh, and still does not get hit by the bombs. They're taken quite low and doesn't have enough mana for the ulti. Well, now she does, as she does get a level up, as Wakina's walk on the trap there. But no damage coming out from either time. Oh, as we're going to do the Seraphine ulti, that's going to be doing a lot of damage onto Wambodius. Wambodius gets hit by the change of corruption, but the Nico dropping the ulti there. That's a lot of damage to Smiley. Smiley gets dropped. Wambodius gets the kill. Wambodius really wants to take down Razy, but Razy secures a 1-for-1 trade with Wambodius as the ADCs trade, and Nico is left all by her lonesome. I feel like Eclipse really needs mid-prayer, but Glitchy is doing okay at neutralizing lane. I feel you may be correct. Yes, girls. Jungling more on Tortoise ladies well, as they are making sure to get the trades rather than running away from the fight. So they're giving Caitlyn that bit of an edge with that Storm Razor now picked up, and then the Kraken Slayer for the Varus. Potato. Goose has now got the Iceborne as well, or Frostfire, not Iceborne, sorry. It's called Frostfire. I keep mixing it up because I'm still a bit of a veteran. As all them, I just make them switch ADC into top lane. As Minx is going to be smacking up Wolf Queen Lydia there. The Soul is not going to be going anywhere then. No, my little Lamb's going to drop that final spark. Lunabate's in quite low. Has to use the flag drag to escape. And now we see Eclipse are going to be on that Rift Herald there. But now Neeko has wandered her way up. Does not have the ulti. Cannot go for that big team fight engage. Like, Neeko is so broken. Hope to see it play at Worlds. I'm really curious to see if it's going to be played at Worlds. Especially with this current patch she did get buffed quite a bit. Is it now? Oh, no. As it does go for the flash ulti. But unfortunately does not lead to anything new. As that's going to be a flash away from Lydia. And that's going to be one less escape tool when taken to the Death Realm. A lot of poke coming out there from Malice. As should do was common in LCK. Yeah, Neeko does seem kind of busted. Flashing ulti with 0 mana. Not ideal. It is unfortunately not the most ideal choice there from Lydia. But at the end of the day, it is a mistake she will not make again. As now, Minx is going to be looking quite good up in that top lane. Plenty of armor for the Alawi. So he's going to be playing it super safe there. Probably why she's not doing as much damage over there. Varus charging up the Q. Going to clear out those minions. We love that wave clear. Neeko was indeed one of those minions. Smiley does look like she wants to get the ulti there. But both teams are looking to prepare for this Dragon Body Bear as well as Little Lamb are going to be walking down to try and prepare for it. Lydia's trying to hold the wave for within her tentacles. But had to sacrifice a lot of HP for that. But does not look like that is going to be much of the case. Up as now Minx is now going to be smacking it up. Looks like there's a big fight happening. The Luna Bait does get hit by the final spot. Gets caught by the jump. Seraphine does flash out. They've only been dropped the ulti. Now gets hit by the clone. Little Lamb walking on the trap. And there is not going to be anything there. There's TP for both top laners here. What is the priority going to be? Either top lane is going to TP into this fight. Lydia is low on mana. Minx is a little low on health too. So wouldn't be surprised if we possibly see the Minx TP as Lunabait is going to just run. Wants to go in for this here, but his size, absolute mad size there. But Razy picks up the kill with a Gentle Corruption. Even as a double ulti picks up the kill onto the Smiley one. Bodius sealing the deal. Gentle Corruption lands on the one there, but Goose will take down Nashinase. Razy is taken by the Ignite. Glitch has to run for her life. The trap from Caitlyn slows down Goose, but Razy picking up the kill. And will secure it on that Ziggs. As the Yordle Snap Trap picks up multiple members of guard, allowing Eclipse to secure multiple instances there. It's with Razy picking up a double. Seraphine also getting some assists along the line. Caitlyn, unfortunately, not able to do as much damage with the trap being good CC, but ended up being caught out at the end of the day. Good attempt, but they need to throw their ults on the same target. That is quite true, yes. That is very true. I do need to do a quick hydrate quickly. Its Rift Herald is going to be dropped mid, so that Rift Herald going to be getting some juicy tier 2 towers. Plenty of damage on those plates as more and more gold goes into Eclipse's pocket. Well then, looking at Coven, they are sitting at a 5,000 gold deficit at this point in the game. Not as bad as they would want it to be. They would want to hold and maintain their lead, play around the jungle as well as that bot lane, with Bodius being quite strong at the moment. Now they're really good at setting up these team fights, especially with the Neeko ulti, so we definitely want to play around that. Ziggs all of the barriers instead of waiting for Neeko to hit the people. That is the unfortunate truth of that team fight. Rather prioritize the single target likes of the Varus or even Little Lamb, because they get bursted quite easily, being quite squishy targets. With Lux actually sitting on 2 full items here. Very strong at the moment. 172 CS on the Lux now. Nashinase gonna be joining the rest of her team up in that top lane. As then Wolf Queen Lydia still sitting on that Frostfire, going to pick up the magic resist to just deal with Minx, but Minx does dodge the spirit pull there while Minx is going to be poking them out. Still doesn't have much damage. I'm using your chat to make notes, so if I goes me watch, maybe they can learn a bit. Fair enough, and you can go ahead. The VODs will be up on Twitch for a little while. I will then upload it. It will be on my YouTube, so the Twitch chat won't be there, but You'll hear some of the criticism. I'll voice out the criticism if you want to hear it. So now we are going to be seeing Glitchy just rotating down to that bot side, pushing the wave, sitting in the side lane. Probably try and get that bot lane tower. While the rest of the gang are all up in that top side. Goose is gifting the blue buff to Little Lamb. Smart. It's big brain. It's a massive brain. So now he is going to go for that reset, while Jarvan is going to look to be building that more Malmortius. A lot of AP, so magic resist is definitely on the cards for all these melee users. While Goose does get hit with a little bit of damage from the Nanashi Nase, but does not work too well. Happy with this lane assignment switch. Hope they send Lydia to bot and Ziggs to top. Radiant and Smiley are going to be smacking up that tower. Plenty of attack speed on this Valorous here. Well, Nanashi Nase does look like she wants to go mid there. The final spark does it on the Nanashi Nase. Smiley secures that kill. Nico gets absolutely bursted. Well, Luna Bates is going to be flagging and dragging under the tower. Little Lamb going to be poking them there. Volley Bear drops that ulti so they can secure that tower. Wrecking that tower. Even bot can hold mid here. Yeah, that is true as well. But now it looks like Goose and the gang are going to be heading on to that Baron there. Lydia and Hiramix still doing their side lane battles. No kills between either of them. Lydia afraid to ulti because the Mordekaiser ulti. Mordekaiser not going to ult until the Alawi has ulted. Unnecessary ult by Goose, but I respect it. Fair enough, it was a sign of dominance. She really has zero dominance there. She's going to continue smacking there. The Mega Inferno Bomb is going to be there. It looks like it's going to be the Lux taking the Baron. And then we got Varus picking up the kill onto the Jarvan and Volleybase securing the kill onto Glitchy. As that is going to be yet another successful objective take for Eclipse, as well as double kill for them there. 2-0-4 for the Lux, 2-1-3 for the Volley Bear here. Looking really, really good in this jungle for Eclipse here. As we see, Nico does drop a bit of damage there. The light binder connecting onto the clone. Well, Razy and Little Lamb going to be smacking up that tower. I'm going to get it very comfortably. As the final spark comes out with a full combo, Little Lamb doing way too much damage with that Lux ulti. Like, hello? Damn, Swear Nash was like 60 HP on that smite. I wish we could get replays and like take a look at it, because like the replay system on my end doesn't work very well. So I have tried to fix it, but it doesn't work as I would expect it to in general. My computer does not handle it too great, so I will try my best to get it running, even if it means I have to run it on my laptop. But I'll see what I can do. Now Lydia, she is going to be rotating, and it is going to be heading into that bot side. Well, actually, she's going to be leaving now, going into, possibly looking into that top side. And Lazy, not Lazy, Lunabate's going to be walking into John, going to get stopped there by Little Lamb's poke. As Goose does munch up on that Scuttle. But now they are going to be heading to that dragon there. With that dragon being easily securable. No one there to contest. The rest of Coven all just defending their base. Alawi's bot side. Caitlyn is top side. So is the Jarvan and the Ziggs. So that is going to be a very easy Drake secure for Eclipse. As Lunabate's, as not Lunabate, as there's going to be a lot of ultis dropped on this Nico. Poor little Nico, as that is going to be Lux ult. That's going to be Seraphine ult. There's just so many big ultis there just used for that one little Nico. Like, Nana's not having a good time. As now we see Lydia's going to be holding this bot side. Mink's going to continue pushing, and it is very much looking like neither of these top laners are going to be doing anything other than sitting in their own lanes. While Little Lamb and the rest of the gang are going to be pushing into the base. They're going to be trying to take those Nexus towers, but are going to be stopped by this Mega Inferno Bomb. Ace in the hole going out to Goose, not going to take a lot of damage. Smiley looking quite low, and does not have Seraphine ulti this time around. It did go it for Nana, as Nana is going to be sitting there fighting it off. Mordekaiser takes the bot lane tower, as Alawi is going to be joining the fight here, looking to assist. As the rest of the girls are going to be looking on the rotate, while we see that is going to be the Jarvan just chilling in the base. Really wants to try and get to the jungle camps, and is going for that Hex Drinker. Razian helping herself to the red buff, sitting on that Ginsu's Rage Blade with 2 items. Volleybane also got the 2 items of the Dead Man's Plate. From there, it's just a lack of experience of Lamb being a big ass problem. Yeah, I mean, Lamb sitting at 11,100 gold over, and compared to the Ziggs, only 6,400, almost double the Ziggs' gold at this point in the game. with Volibear sitting at about 1,300 over Luna, and then about 500 for the Mordekaiser. Only about... Oh, as Nico tries to go for the ulti there, does force the flash and the ghost out of Razy. So that was almost a very, very close one there. Razy having to be very careful. Ziggs Bomb going to be there just trying to get him into pushing, but Goose could look for a fight here. Does have the ultimate, can go for the Ohm Wrecker play and disable the tower. Really set up her team for some big fights here, but not going to do so as Minx and the Alawi still sitting in this ball lane, not doing anything, and really just playing with their food. As Wolf Queen Lydia sitting in the bush, going to be smacking him up. We're doing plenty of damage, I'm not going to lie. Oof, it's getting a little harder to focus. It's getting a little bit dizzy. Might need to take a break after this. Angel? It was just giving me like a rusk or something. Or some rusks. Thank you, my baby. So I'm gonna have some rusks. So this might help me with a little bit of my energy. Because my energy is seeming a bit low, despite like I did eat on the way here. As now we see Coven are gonna have to be holding their base. They're gonna make use of the portal just to try and sneak around. Well, there is no Baron up, not for a while, as I realize I don't have the objective timers. That is, I've had that the whole game. I feel I am terribly sorry, chat. It won't happen again. So now we are going to see Baron up in a minute, and then 2 minutes for the Drake here. It looks like this Drake fight could possibly be the next big fight, with this being the sole point for the Eclipse ladies, while Coven really want to try and see if they could possibly make a comeback with that. Just sitting in the bush, just chilling. Baron's not spawning for a while. Jarvan is going to be spotted down in that bot side, while Minx and Lydia are just having their own little battle, having a good laugh down that top side, just being on in their top lane islands in the bot lane. Bro, these two in the bot lane make me laugh. A straight up fuck you and fuck you. They just give whenever they mess up, it's like, oh, I'll just give you the figure, just make sure everyone knows who's what and what's who. As now, we could possibly see both these top laners just go like the whole game without touching anybody else and just playing only against themselves. As now we see Goose and the gang are gonna be waiting on the Baron. Isn't that just top laners in general? Yeah, I swear the one of the top lane games I played in one of my ranked games, I literally went the whole game. I went 0-0 for 0. My top laner roamed and did stuff, but we still won because I just sat and split push, and he won. He was so actively wanting to get kills. Like, I'm gonna push. Pushing is the way. And it was just on Yorick, and gosh, Yorick is hilarious. Like, Yorick is such a thigh lane menace, and we see Eclipse here are going to be starting this Baron here, going to be able to clear it quite easily, doing it quite quickly with the Varus, with a Ginsu, as well as that Kraken Slayer. Lux also smacking up quite nicely, Goose doing that bit of percentage health damage, and now the girls are looking to push mid, but Ron actually going to ping and go for the Dragon, but the Baron is going to be able to help them onto the next bit. He's going to be able to help them push into the base there, with Goose leading the charge. Super minions pushing in. Baron up minions are pushing in. Now we see the towers are going to be Ohm Record. There's Volibear picks up one. Seraphine is going to try and look for the ultimate. They walking later. Does drop the Ally ultimate. Does fall. Does get on the scoreboard. Does get an assist though. As now we're going to see the rest of the... As we see, that is going to be the Nexus boarding. Nico to try and get one large attempt on the ulti, but it is not going to be enough. As that is going to be game one, going over to Eclipse as they pick up the W. Alright, there we go, ladies and gentlemen. Game one going over to the girls from Eclipse there. Predictions. So now we're going to go to prediction. And then the points. Eclipse pick up the points once again and are going to secure the W there. But while this is happening, I'm going to take a short break, just take a bite to eat. So I will see you all shortly in about 5 minutes or so. So catch you all then. Don't go away as we still have plenty of league to go. See ya in a bit, ladies and gentlemen. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to be hopping into game 2 between Eclipse did indeed. Eclipse did win the first game indeed. So Coven are going to look for a possible comeback here. Well, I'm going to be seeing Eclipse here are looking to close this as a 2-0 clean game. Up as we're getting up. Got us back in 15. All right, so do you have a bit of a delay at the moment? I am eating, bear in mind, so I do apologize for that. Now I will try and eat away from the mic unless people enjoy the whole ASMR of eating. All right. We are just gonna be waiting on Alright, so it looks like we are gonna be back into the game, ladies and gentlemen. There we go, so let's go back into the League of Legends. Warwick being the first target ban, target that towards Goose, so no Warwick in sight. As this is going to be so the Warwick, there's no Warwick in sight, not gonna get the Warwick here. And then Wolf Queen Lydia they are going to be taking away that Swain from Miss Nanana Nashi Nase. Well, one of them is they're going to take away that misfortune. So no misfortune happening. None of that. None of the misfortune angle. What we are going to be seeing, what are we going to possibly be seeing as the third and final optional ban here? It's going to be the Dravens. They don't actually let Razy play her Draven here. As that is going to be Lux, so that's going to be Lux that is going to be banned away. So they're not going to... Little Lamb got rid of the Lux. They actually got rid of the Lux purely so they don't get a counter pick. So they don't pick Lux away. As Ari is going to be the mid lane of choice for Little Lamb, while Lydia is still going to be on that very comfortable Alawi, while Goose does pick up the volley bear very nicely. So Goose on the comfort. Lissandra going over to Glitchy as the Vex was open as well as the Ziggs. But Glitchy is going to go for more of that team fight orientated mid laner with that. And then Nanashi Nase is going to be rocking the Karma. I'm not going to lie, funniest thing I've seen is banning a 4th game Jarvan. Oh goodness, oh my goodness. So they banned the Jarvan. Jarvan was quite... This is the draft in order. Okay, so... Fair enough. I'll look at it now. But now, so their movement also being targeted in the jungle, one Mordecai targeted in their top lane. So Mink's on the Ornn, and that's going to be a Lowy, still comfort there for Lydia. I never got I did get the spec link, but I chose, like, I would have specced it, but I chose that to just get some food in my stomach, oh gosh, in my stomach, because I was quite hungry. And I haven't eaten much. I've got varsity assignments. I've got one due at like 9. So I'm going to be jumping on and off to 2 streams. Like, I want to do all the streams tonight, but also, like, my varsity assignment is like it is looming over me, and I'm not very happy about it. So that is going to mean Smiley 1 getting the Morgana, and then Lunabait is going to be picking up that Poppy. Poppy going to be very good against the Ari as well as the Volley Bear. Maybe even the Ornn as well can deny those dashes. Even a Caitlyn. So Poppy, really solid pick here for Lunabait. Bombodius on the Ashe, I think she's very comfortable with. So that's going to be a very solid pick there with Razy now on the Caitlyn. So seeing what she can do now with the other binding bot laner. My god, Justin is best streamer. God love the grind. I appreciate the love. I appreciate the love. Thank you. Thank you for sticking with me. Thank you for sticking with me, even though like all this like with Sheepy's stream up there. I know like sometimes his stream will be a little bit more higher quality. I mean, I don't know what the situation is. I've never sat and properly watched one of his streams, but I do appreciate all of you guys for hanging around. So thank you. But now I'm gonna take that small break again. I need to continue eating my food because I am quite hungry. So I will see you all shortly in the next 3 minutes. Don't go away, as we still have one more series after this. So see you all in 2 minutes. Sorry, chat. I did get a little caught up in my eating because we're having homemade pizzas. I got a little caught up with it, so I do apologize for that. So I'm just gonna need to flip everything over. Okay, let's do that. There we go. Alright. So now I need to make sure that I have the right text. So there we go. That is the right text. So music-wise, the music's going to stay the same. But now we are going to be heading into game, ladies and gentlemen. So it's scoreboard, objective, timers. Put everyone in their right lanes. There we go. And then control. There we go. We are in, ladies and gentlemen. We are into game 2 of this series between Eclipse And Coven Esports, with Eclipse currently sitting with 1 game under their belt and are looking to take this to a 2-0. What will they be able to bring to the table? And what could possibly be changed by Coven's team comp here? And now just looking forward at what the team comp does consist of. Luna Bait and Nanashi are going to be walking into the jungle here. Going to be just taking a quick gander what they can find here, what they can see. We want to go for an invade, but little do they know there's a ward waiting for them. That ward strongly awaiting for them as they do make their way into the end. You don't actually actively go for the invade. They pop over. Glitchy taking a bit of an unfortunate trade from Little Lamb, who's sitting on the Aria. And Glitchy, unfortunately, did not buy items, so he's going to take a lot of damage there. While Goose does go and pick up her red buff and is immediately hopping over and going to go steal the blue, while Poppy is stealing her blue. So it is they trade. You gotta talk to your girls. They need the items, man. Objective completed for the scrim. You're preparing them for worlds, brother. I know that. You're preparing them for worlds. You're mixing a bit of damage from the Alawi. Not going nearly as planned. We see Nanashi Nase is going to be just popping over there. While Smiley is going to be possibly taking a look at... Oh no, Lil Lamb taking a bit of poke. Smiley one is going to be dropping some poke as well with that Tormented Soil. Wolverine Lydia running the grasp on the Alawi rather than the Conqueror. Up, and the Spirit Pool does go wide, unfortunately, there. Well, I know Nanashi Nase is going to try and get some more poke out here, but it's going to be a bit of a rough one. As generally, Karma and Morgana do rival quite a bit. But Poppy is actually looking to go bot. The first gank actually going to come in. Poppy does look like she wants to go for a gank here. Razy is pushed up. Poppy is going in. Looks like they're getting ready. Up as the Black Shield does go wide. Exhaust and the Flash. Poppy doing a lot of damage, but unfortunately no kills are coming about it as Poppy uses the W just to pop into lane. Forces out the Flash and the Exhaust from Smiley. As that is going to be 2 summoners down the bot side. Very, very well played coming out from Lunabait here. She's able to secure some summoner spells. Yep. As the Black Shield does connect, a lot of damage going from the gate, and then that's a trap! Razy, what are you doing? Absolutely nutty combo there. With the trap, plus the Yordle net combo, plus the net combo. Smashing it in that bot lane. And Wolf Queen Lydia is going to continue that poke up on the top side. Glitchy picks up the items. As the charm does connect there. A lot of damage. Little Lamb making a small mistake and tanks tower. Glitchy picking up the kill on Little Lamb, who gets a little too close for comfort. As Coven are put on the board. As we got the Kappas, all the Kappas in the chat. That's my mid laner right there. Yeah, at least you'll be proud. Very proud. The Ignite did come out there from Little Lamb, but wasn't able to get out there in time. As Minx forced under a tower by Wolf Queen Lydia. So Hero Minx really not going to be able to do too much. She gets charmed only to bait you under towers. Yeah. Very, very smart move there. But now we are going to be seeing Goose is going to be starting up this, starting up the dragon here. As this is going to be the first dragon of the game here. So Lydia is doing much better at fighting at this game, not just vibing with the other top. Yeah, she's actually forcing a lot of damage out onto Minx here, really making sure Minx does feel the wrath. As she's picked up a longsword rather than any other form of health items. While we see first Drake is going to be handed over very comfortably to Eclipse there. Did get Karma going in for a steal, but not much going to happen there. As that's going to be the first Drake there, securing them an extra 1,000 gold in this early game there. As Glitchy is going to spot out the volley bear. He's going to try and get some, he's going to get some poke down, but the bear will pick up that free control and that extra 25, 30 gold. Very chill, very relaxed. Little Lamb clearing out that wave, but they know the volley is resetting. As Razy is going to, he's running the bell like a Demon King with this really nice chroma. It's chromas across the board. There's Smiley one sidesteps, and also Karma getting that easy sidestep on the Dark Binding. As emotes are coming out across the board here. Eclipse ADC being Drake here is kind of in because we didn't shove him both ways. As we're going to see Flash coming out from the Alawi as the Ornhorn is summoned. But here makes Scanner is going to flash, going to get that passive prop, going to get the knockup. A lot of damage there. Alawi does drop the tentacles. A lot of damage being dropped on this Orn here. As Minx is going to have to walk away. As Lydia went for the fight and won the fight there. Both of them having to burn the flash. But Lydia coming out on top, pulls the soul. Getting out of tower range, but there is no tentacles there. We'll just smack up both them and the tentacles. Just keep fighting Lydia. As Lydia kept on fighting and does smack up Minx quite a bit. Very, very well played from the Queen there. As Nanash is going to be trying to prevent the Morgana from resetting. And does do so quite well. As now Little Lamb gonna drop the charm, but it's gonna get dodged. Then tries to get the root, but is out of range. She needs to stop being so scared to fight. It'll take time. Only her second week back to the role. I mean, like, with me, like, when I play top lane in my range, as I also not used to the fighting part. I just want to farm. But I really should get used to more of, like, the pushing of the fighting. So I do understand that, like, some people kind of, they still need to adapt to it. So it is perfectly understandable. As Scuttle is going to... Oh, no! But Scuttle will get baited by Lunabait, who is going to be running for her life, is going to use that. And will pick up the Scuttle Crab very comfortably there. But Goose is level 6. Is a lot stronger than this Poppy right now. Sheen for Volley Bear, 2 long swords for the Poppy. As the Lamb is going to clear out that control ward. Well, we see the Lunabait and the gang. Oh, we got to rotate top side. So we got Ash and the Karma swapping up the top side. They're going to have that Rift Herald as we see Smiley one is there too with Hero Mix. Looks like this is going to be a 3 versus 3 for this Rift Herald there. Poppy is going to go and going to dash to the meeting. Going to knock Body Bait's going to drop the ulti. There's no ulti for Lunabait there. As Poppy steals the Rift Herald and knocks the enemy team up for good measure. Ari Charm is going to be missed as that is no Spirit Rush either from Lil Lamb. As very well executed fight there from the Coven Witches as they secure themselves a Rift Herald. Especially in this matchup, Olai should just on if she misses the ult. Really good stuff coming out there. Probably did have to sacrifice her life, unfortunately, to pick up that Rift Herald. But very, very well played. Secures the smite over Goose. Get that Rift Herald. And we'll be able to use that productively somewhere around the map there. As he's going to walk forward, going to drop the full Entomb on the Arya. Knowing the Arya full well does not have any Spirit Rush or ulti there, so can't really go for it to get for a full engage. But Glitchy will win these trades here against the Arya, who is quite short on the mana. As Glitchy could... Oh, gonna get some more poke over there. Plenty of poke there onto Little Lamb. But now Nasta is gonna... Oh, gonna drop plenty of damage. Oh, as you get the flash forward, gonna get the roots. Does not have ignite. Only ran the TP. As Glitchy will not be able to secure that kill. But the moment was there. This Arya is really feeling the thunder on this Lissandra. As the Lissandra does have a little bit of a CS deficit. But she does make up for it in general crowd control. Her champion is quite strong in that department. Glitch really needs someone to call over jungle while going in all ins. I think she is trying to like see if she can go for an attempt on a solo bowler, but Nanashi Nasa gets it by Razy there as Lunabay does want to look for to go in, but gonna just walk away as Volleybay is in the bot side, is not spotted just yet. Oh, as you see Nash Nasa gonna go for that root. It's gonna get the rooting onto Caitlyn. Immediately cleanses the Ash Crystal Arrow. Really well played there. He's got a flash from right Nasa, but Goose is on the way. Ghost has dropped by Wambodius. Poppy sacrificing herself once again to save her team. Pushes them away. As we do see the Rift Tail is going to be dropped, but it doesn't look like it's going to get a charge. Looks like the girls from Eclipse are going to deny it. So we are not going to be seeing any of that anytime soon. Very good cleanse there from Razy. Very, very well played. Oh gosh. So we're going to be seeing here. Still take a lot of damage from the Alawi, but the Alawi is going to be just smacking her up just that little tiny bit more. With Wambodius clearing out those wards very nicely, very well. Getting that extra bit of vision score. With Lunamate now getting spotted again. She's unfortunately falling a little bit behind in CS now. Hasn't been able to clear her camps. Good attempt, poorly executed, but I'm happy with how that we played this early. Now we just need to learn some adaptations, but good job, girls. I mean, the girls, they're doing exceptionally well over these the last 2 games. They've showed massive improvement. Very, very proud of them for getting this far. And Lunabate's desperately trying to get this ball lane ahead, as we do know Wambodius can be quite strong, especially on the Ashe here. But now that Caitlyn does have a full Storm Razor, may I say, full Storm Razor. As now we see the ulti coming out from the Ornn there. An ulti drops from the Alawi. Alawi doing so much damage. Hiraminx has the flash. And Lydia gets a solo bolo on Hiraminx. As Bobby does drop the ulti, it's going to send Volibear flying. Ori does drop that Spirit Rush. Does not land the charm, but does land the Ignite. Smiley picks up the kill there. The reset has been dropped. Glitchy needs to drop ulti. Play defensively. Goose is on the way. That is 4 members up for Glitchy. Glitchy has no flash. Volibear has no stun just yet. Ori will connect with the charm there. Looks like Glitchy has nowhere to go, but we'll try to lock the stun there. But Little Lamb able to pick up the kill, as that is going to secure Eclipse their 2nd dragon of the game here. With Karma and Ash not really being able to contest, but Lydia picks up the kill very, very proudly up in that top lane. And gets 3 tower plates and a 20 CS lead. Lydia is absolutely smurfing it up there in that top lane. Poppy is unfortunately not having a very good time. Has been doing well in terms of trying to fight for the objectives and saving her team, but has not been able to make the plays that she's been planning to. With Cesaro did pick up that kill in the early game on the Ahri, but the Ahri has since roamed and caught up a little bit more. I do need some water because my voice and my head is dying. Alright. As we see now, Razy is going to be just popping off there on the Caitlyn here. We've got that fleet footwork plus that Storm Razor, extra bit of damage, extra bit of energized damage, as well movement speed, you name it. Caitlyn is going to be moving faster than Jhin after he's had 4 red balls and 2 cans of monster. So now, Litchy's going to try and push the midway, but Lamb does not have Spirit Rush. I can't really go for anything aggressive here. Lydia is going to go for the Divine Sunder this time around over the Ice Spawn. Going to look to do a lot more damage to the Ornn rather than just be tanky, as Ash is going to be building into that Kraken Slayer. Leandri's already picked up for the Ahri there. Frostfire Gauntlet picked up for the Volibear. As Lizana does try and possibly use her way out there, but gets chunked by Little Lamb. Absolutely chunked there. While Volibear's on top side, Lydia is going to keep her pressure up in the top lane on the Ornn there. While Caitlyn picks up that first bot lane tower, and we'll be looking to roam mid. While Lydia still looking very dominant and very strong up in that top side. Well, Nanashi Nase gonna clear out vision. Coven Glitchy is just gonna be sitting on tower as we see Morgana go with Flash Binding. Not gonna connect, gonna force the ulti out of Glitchy. They already does use that Spirit Rush, but not able to pick anything up there. Really solid flash there from them there as we see Lil Lamb takes too many tower shots, and that is again a 1-for-1. Really, really well played there by Glitchy. Really messing around with the Ahri. The Ahri not able to pick up that kill as easily as she would have expected to. As now Minx is going to sit in that top side. Lao is going to try and push that tower. But 3 members of Eclipse are on that Rift Herald. So Lydia does need to be extremely careful here if she pushes forward, as Lunabate's gonna walk forward, gonna get exhausted and hit by the ulti, but they're not gonna connect there as the ulti comes out there. Mass amount of damage coming out from the Karma as Ash is gonna pick up one there now. Raisy's running for life. She kind of does not have the ghost. Ash is doing so much damage to that slow, but he's gonna get caught on the trap, and Raisy gets locked down by Lunabate. As now we see it is Ornn up against Lydia and Lunabate here. Lunabate is gonna do a little bit of damage here with the Sheen there, but the Alawi ulti is going to secure the kill onto Minx. As the Rift Herald does not get picked up by any, well, hasn't even been started there. But really good play there coming out from Coven, as they still have 4,000 deficit, but do secure plenty of kill, and Alawi secures a second kill as well. Really, really good play from the girls from Coven Esports. As here, I'm such a proud mama hen. Mario, my man. You're always the proudest of the proudest, my man. Always the proudest of the proudest. Now Goose is going to walk into Lydia there. She does not have the ulti. A bit of a misstep here from Wolf Queen Lydia, as she is walking into 3 members. Ori Charm connects, and Little Lamb does get the kill onto the Alawi. We like the Divine Thunder as well as the Poppy. So there's 2 Divine Thunders that haven't picked up. Our Rift Herald is going to be started by Goose here, who has got that Frost Fire. We've got Zonya's already picked up by the Morgana. We're going to have Everfrost for Lissandra, and the Karma is going to be starting with the Hex. Is going to be going with the the Night Harvester. I think Lydia thought she clicked B, but didn't. As Karma, going to do a little bit of damage over to Razy, but not going to be enough, as Volibear will be securing that Rift Herald there. Lunabate down that bot side. Same level as the Volibear, but still about 4 minions behind. 5 assists in the hands of the Volibear, and a kill as well is going to keep them afloat. Ari has got 2 stacks on the Dark Seal. Lunabate is sitting there trying to see if he can assist, while Glitchy also wants to look for an engage on the Arya. Really good. Ari is kind of picked here. This is a Lissandra favored matchup if Lissandra plays the lane correctly, where the Ari can also be quite smart about it and possibly put him in the dirt. While Lydia is going to just continue her wrath up in the top lane. Ornn still can't really do anything, especially with the Divine Thunderer purchase. So the Ornn is actually rotating to the bot side. Ari will be going top there and dealing with the very strong Alawi, who has no MR. So will be a bit more of an advantageous top lane swap there for Eclipse. Lydia needs to break this top now. Well, she's going to be attempting to, but Ari has made her way there and made it very abundantly clear that it is not happening. Well, Alawi does have the teleport. Could look to possibly teleport for this fight there, as Ornn will be bot side and will not necessarily need to use the teleport. But can the teleport top side if possible, as Smiley one takes a lot of damage and Lunabate gets hit by the Dark Binding. But Lunabate's just going to hang around. They really want to play for this objective here. She'll swap Lydia to bot 18 to mid and not listen to Ari. As we see it, Ornn is actually going to TP back top side. Alawi is going for the reset. This could be a complete blunder here from Eclipse, as it's going to be the 4 versus 3. As Alawi is going to go for that reset and is looking for a teleport. Could look to teleport into there now. As Poppy does hop over, does try and ulti them away, but the Morgana take quite low. Volibear does not get hit by the Ashe arrow. The TP is coming in from the Alawi there. Smiley one taking quite low. Ashe is going to secure that there. Volibear going in for the ulti. Glitch taking quite low. Lunabate as well. Goose gets the extra damage with that shield. Then actually nothing. Wolf Lydia are there when Bodhi has the flash. Alawi gets another kill, drops the ulti, picks up one. Caitlyn doing so much damage there. Soul gets pulled out by Lydia, so much damage. Oh, and Little Lamb gets smacked up there, but they are just kiting her out like she is nothing. As Razy and Little Lamb run away from the Alawi, as they do secure the ace and are going to secure that 3rd dragon. Really, really solid call there from Coven, but unfortunately we're not able to answer the call in time. As Razy and the gang Duke managed to get that all locked and loaded and all ready to go. With that big 3 Drakes, that is Mountain Soul are ready for the taking at the next dragon here. 7-2 for this Ari and 5-1 for the Caitlyn. Pretty well played. We need a better ward for Lydia TB2, which she either didn't see or was too late placed. So look, there was a control ward down below, but it was a really solid play there coming out from the girls at Coven. As then here Minx is going to be having a 1v1 with Scuttle Crab. We got to take... Okay, this is a very intense 1v1, ladies and gentlemen. Bonk. 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 Bonkity bonk. 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 And bonk. And one bonk. Hey, gets the bonk. As you see, the Riptail is going to be dropped mid lane by Razy. As we see, the Poppy is going to throw the Riptail away. And are going to get rid of it entirely. Goose did look for an engage, but did not find it. Eclipse are just outplaying our players, but I can be biased. You allowed is your team, my dude. As now Lydia's just going to keep smacking up that soul. Hero makes taking a lot of damage from Miss Lydia. Smacking up there. Very nice. Very good. Well, the Ahri does have that Kraken Slayer, so does have a bit more damage under her belt. The Caitlyn is already running the Infinity Edge with the Storm Razor. While Karma's yet to finish the Night Harvester. And Volibear is already building that Dead Man's Plate. As well as possibly the Divine Sundra into Black Cleaver combo for Wolf Queen Lydia. So fuck Eclipse, I am an agent of chaos. That is true. As now Lydia is going to be going for a massive 1v3 here. Doing a lot of damage, getting a lot of healing with that Divine Thunder and with those tentacles. Just going to try and keep on fighting, but cannot do it as the Morgana will lock her down. Volibear with the stun, as well Lydia will take it out. With the exhaust coming out from Smiley, doesn't make it very easy as this does allow for the Baron. With Poppy being in the bot side, there's really no contest here. And now Ornn is going to go for that reset. And the tower is still barely alive. Like, if we take a look at that tower, it's sitting at only... It's sitting at like 500 HP. But Baron is going to be taken there by the girls from Eclipse. And they do secure themselves an 8,000 gold lead. While also we're going to be seeing a lot of gold is going to be on the Ahri as well as this Caitlyn. Well, the jungle is only about 1,000 gold separating them. While the top lane is only about 200 gold separating them. Supports 1,400. So it is not looking too bad across the board. Coven can still look to play into this from a CC and team play perspective. Just need to shut down the Ornn and really catch one of those back lines with the Lissandra ulti and the Crystal Arrow. But it does seem like it's getting trickier and trickier with these tanky front lines like the Ornn and like the Volibear, who are exceedingly harder to get through, especially if they're starting to pick up some more armor and magic resist. Well, picking up some armor to typically deal with those frontline damage dealers. I swear towers are our #1 nemesis. I hate to break it to you, my man, but towers are the #1 nemesis in the league in general. Even for me. As you see, it's going to be happening, people. The tower is going to fall. Lydia picks up that top lane tower. As now Volibear is going to go and pick that tower. Mid is going to drop that ulti. Poppy does try and use the hammer to throw people away. But not going to be enough there as Charm comes out from the Ahri. But Volibear is going to go in for the tower here. Going to be smacking it up. Caitlyn does get being raised. Little Lamb as well. Crystal Arrow is going to connect onto the Volibear. Poppy's going to throw him out of tower. Luda baiting quite low. Has the flash there. Ahri goes for the Spirit Rush. But a massive AoE ulti from the Lissandra as Poppy takes down the Ahri. Smiley one is able to get that Blackly. But Caitlyn doing so much damage. Picks up a double. Doing a lot of damage from the backline here. Has not ghosted. Only has cleanse this time. I don't know why I thought she had ghost. So now Razy comfortably ordering from the back line. Front line keeping her safe and sound. Morgana with a black shield preventing any further CC. As Razy does very nicely in that back line. Solid work from her. As they are going to look to rotate to this bot side where Ornn has just been chilling like a villain. Popping his hood. And really making sure that the tower gets taken there. Caitlyn picking up that buff there. Razy is in the bush. They are going to wait. Lunabait is going to almost walk into that Dark Binding as the first of the ornaments comes out for the Infinity Edge. Razy pretty insane though. Even with Lamb in the early, she has been good consistent across both games. Razy has been in really solid form so far. Really making moves in this bot lane. It was a really nice pickup coming out there this season for Eclipse. And really has pushed that bot lane to the next level. Especially alongside Goose and Lamb, who do really like to set up the engages. And really want to play for the team. Ornn also plays for the team. Hero Minx really knowing how to do her job as top laner. And then don't even forget that Morgana really landing those bindings, allowing Caitlyn to set up quite easily. All members of the Eclipse roster are coming together as a team. The coach has really taught them well. As well as Jungler more and desperately trying to, like, do you see? They're going to desperately try and go and compete for the dragon. Yeah, Charm onto Wambodius, and Wambodius is no more. Poppy tries to knock someone away there, but does not connect. A lot of damage coming out there. Poppy goes in for the charge. They does drop the W. The Volibear goes for the ulti. They allow jump to the middle. And that's going to be a lot of damage coming out there onto the dragon. But that's a triple kill for Little Lamb. Also going for the Quadra onto Glitchy. and will pick up that soul there. It does look like she wants to pick up that Quadra, but Glitchy's not going to say no. That's going to be a flash. Is that going to be the Quadra? And it does look like that is a Quadra of a Little Lamb. No Penta, unfortunately. But Little Lamb very easily. But thank you so much for the tier 2, Luna. Thank you so much. Gonna have to speak to my girls approaching the late game, Drakes. Very glad to have you. Thank you for the resub. I do appreciate it, Luna. Best of luck to you girls in the future as we see GG well played. And we see the girls from Eclipse take game 2 and close out the series 2-0. Now, I do know because Wham has been caught that spot so often. GG and congrats to Eclipse. Very well played to all the girlies there. Very solid game of League of Legends. And I do think this is very much a big experience for Coven, as this was their first tournament as an organization. And they've come a very long way since that first game I caught them on. So GG, well played over to the girls there. So I did intend on streaming it. That's kind of what I want to just mention to chat. I do intend on streaming it. But the thing is, I do have a submission due tomorrow. I thought this game would end and I'd have enough time to get the submission done, but I only have 10 minutes. And the submission is due at 9 o'clock. So if I start the 8 o'clock game, I'm going to miss my submission and I can't miss the submission. It's the one project that I really need to get done. So I would love to stream it. I'm really sorry to the Youko girls and 80k girls that I'm not going to be able to, that I probably won't be able to stream your game tonight. But I send my love and send my luck to all of you. Moxie, you girls have got this. I'll pop the stream onto my phone here. And I'll catch you guys on the stream. I want to see you bring a W. It's fun that my champ ban only play him 3 times. XD, big XD in the chat. So I do hope that the girls can understand. I'll pop a message over to Void as well. So and work, I want to prioritize work. I love streaming and I love talking to you guys and casting for you guys. So unfortunately, I will not be able to catch this game. I will carry you guys over to Sheepy when necessary. I just need to get his Twitch link and then carry you over. So we are going to raid him. So alright, let's go for the raid. We just gotta find his channel. So I hope you're all enjoying the rest of your evening. I hope you all are able to catch some solid League of Legends going forward. And hopefully send all the love to the girls over from Youko and from ATK. As that is going to be a very solid banger there. As I am just going to be... Okay, so there it is. But to everyone in chat who came to watch me here, to everyone who has been chilling and keeping an eye on my stream, I'm very grateful for all you to come here. I'm sorry that I know I wasn't able to stream what I wanted to stream there, and it's just been a bit of an unfortunate one there. So I'll do my best. Glitchy was so fun to play against you ladies. Oh, everyone loved the Glitchy. It's always lovely streaming for you girls. As I am going to be taking us all into the next stream over on Sheepy's side. So I will catch you all in the next one. Have a good evening. See you all in the stream on Sheepy's side. All the best. Peace out.